Gore Horrors? It's season 2, episode 26 of the Gory Hole podcast. My name is Jenny.
My name's Nikki.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, smoother intro that time.
Smoother intro.
Smoother
No
intro.
shotgun cocking.
No shotgun today. We've got a fun episode for you
Yeah,
guys. I think
yeah.
I'm excited to talk about a bunch of this stuff. First thing I was going to do. I think I was listening to the Bricktop Belcher episode.
Uh-huh.
And I think we were talking about my collections
Uh-huh.
somehow.
You collect collections?
I collect collections.
Yeah.
Well, just for fun, I made a list of all the weird random.
You made a list of the collections that you collect?
Uh-huh.
Cool.
I did.
Is it bulleted?
Kind of. Yeah. Somewhat, yeah.
Perfect.
So, here we go.
Okay.
Number 1, books.
Sure. Yeah.
Bookmarks.
Okay.
Keychains. Cute coffee mugs. Kitchen magnets. Seashells. Gemstones and crystals. Funko Pops. Squishmallows. Squishies and stress balls. Stickers. Plants. Unwanted dogs. That's a joke. But it's also kind of true. Miniatures. Horror movie merch. Skeletons and skulls. Vincent van Gogh merch, books, anything on him. Edgar Allan Poe merch, books. Wine corks. Bobbleheads. Gel pens and markers. I put craft supplies on here, but I mean, I'm more of a hoarder with that than a collector, I would say. And I don't know if this really counts, but for some reason, I have a weird collection of eye masks, like the sleep masks.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why. Every time I see one, I buy one.
Okay.
And
I think that counts.
Okay, eye mask. Journals, nail polish, incense, video games. That's a new one. I just started.
Okay.
So it's not very big. Adult coloring books,
Okay.
enamel pins, bottles and jars. Hoping to start a taxidermy and dead bug collection. I'm starting. I've got a few so far, but not much.
Okay.
And band t-shirts from concerts I've been to.
Is that everything?
That's everything.
That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 32 collections. 32. Holy shit.
I'm a collector, not a hoarder.
I would say that's true because your home is not like cluttered and dirty and like shit
Not
piled.
really.
You have it like very organized.
I do, yes.
It's very, there's a purpose for it.
And I honestly feel like I might be forgetting some, to be honest.
That wouldn't surprise me. It's probably closer to 40.
Probably. Yep. So those are my collections.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm. Some of it I moved over here, too.
Yeah. Yeah, you've got some stuff here.
Yep. There's a few things. I don't remember. Did I bring the bat or is that yours?
That's yours.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
I think it is.
Either that or it was in stuff my Aunt Wendy gave us for the pod. I think that's yours. I'm pretty sure that's yours.
I think it is too, because I
I'm
feel
pretty
like
sure.
I remember having.
If it's
a
not
bat
yours,
in
you
my
can
house.
have it. It's fine.
I'm pretty sure he's mine.
Skull. Yep, that's yours.
No, that one was in the.
Yeah, that I
thing.
think that was in the box. These all the like garland
Horror merch. I brought
horror
that
merch.
from home.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, I think I took Freddie home.
You've incorporated something. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you took Freddie home for Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty
Oh,
sure.
and Chucky came from my house.
Chucky came from your house.
Yep.
Yep.
There's a few.
Yeah, you've got some things.
Yep.
Your cup is Edgar Allan Poe.
Yep.
Yeah, you've got
Got a
some
lot.
horror movie merch.
Mm-hmm. That's what I do.
Yep. You're good at it.
Uh-huh. I think so. So yeah, since we were talking about it on one of the more recent episodes, I thought I'd just
Awesome.
share with you.
I'm glad you did. I kept count.
I was actually kind of wondering if you were like, is that what you're doing?
Yep.
Is making tally marks?
Did
That
it.
makes me happy that
Yep.
you did that. Okay, you said you wanted to go over a news story.
Wait, was keychains in your thing?
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay. Yes, news
Did
story.
you think I forgot it?
Yeah, I did. I was like, wait, she has that giant ass ball of keychains.
Yeah, like a 12-year-old girl.
Okay, news story. This is a dark and gory news story from local, Kansas City.
Oh, okay.
Very recent. It was from 3 weeks ago.
Oh.
As we record this. So, this is super sad. It's not funny. It's very sad.
Oh.
But I wanted to talk about it just because it's fucking brutal. and gory. And it's hard to imagine this happening. So,
Okay.
Kansas City, Missouri, a 46-year-old man. I think I'm going to leave his name out. I mean, you could Google it if you really want to know his name, but like, I don't know. It feels weird. It feels weird telling his name.
46-year-old dude.
46-year-old dude in Kansas City, Missouri.
Okay.
A neighborhood security camera caught an attack on video. A group of dogs killed this guy. So, multiple pit bulls attacked and killed this guy. He didn't die from like during the attack, but he died soon after. Mm-hmm. He was a dog lover himself and had previously owned a pit bull. And I hate that this happened because it's going to give like fuel to all the people that say like pit bulls need to be outlawed and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so it says a neighbor's security camera shows him on his bike on the street. 2 dogs start to circle him, giving him trouble and kind of nipping at him. He eventually falls down. 2 more dogs break through a fence and attack, and they all kind of like gang up on this guy.
Oh, God.
They get his arms, legs, feet, and face with their teeth. And his sister, I guess, I don't know if she saw it or like went to help him or just was at the hospital after, but she has like quotes from him. Mm-hmm. She said, "He told me they were trying to drag me like I was their dinner." Due to the disturbing footage, the news didn't show the whole video, but there is like video of this dude on this neighbor's camera. The attack lasted 23 minutes.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
So he was being bitten and like torn apart for 23 minutes. He had 300 bites, 500 stitches, and more than 100 lacerations. He became septic and died just days after the attack. He said, "I was reaching for help and nobody was helping me." We spoke with a neighbor who didn't want to talk on camera, but said that night she ran to help, but tried using a golf club to fight off the dogs, but the animals started biting her. She ran and called 911. The most aggressive one was on the backpack, and it could have been his head or his neck because he was literally ripping him around by that backpack. Police said officers arrived and used lights and sirens to scare away the dogs. So it talks about like animal control and police being involved. A neighbor said the owner told them that the dogs are trained to fight other dogs. This is why you don't fucking do that.
I fucking hate people who do that shit.
Chris's family said they would like to see the owner of the dog face penalties. Yeah, I bet. I feel like the owner of those dogs should be like tried for fucking manslaughter.
Yeah, I agree.
Pieces of shit, dude. The people that own the dogs need to be held accountable, his sister says. This is murder, and they taught those dogs to do that, and it's their dogs. Agree completely, sister.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that's super fucked. But I heard about that. Somebody the other day was like, "Did you hear about the guy that got torn apart by dogs?" And I was like, "What the fuck? No."
Like, yeah, no.
Like, and it sounds like 4 of them, I think. 4 total. But they just like ganged up and fucked this guy up. Yeah. Can you imagine being like, he didn't die then, but he died of sepsis shortly after. But like, holy shit, how scary.
That sounds like something that would be like in a horror movie or
right? Because you think,
doesn't even sound real almost.
Like in my head, I'm like, a dog a dog can be big and it can be scary, but you're like, I could probably eventually get away. Right. I could eventually like kick it in the right spot. I could freak it out. And listen, I love dogs, but if my life is in danger, I'm going to try to get away from it. Well, yeah. So I'm going to do what I got to do.
Yeah.
You feel like you could probably do that, but like this guy, and he was like a fit dude. He was riding his bicycle, 46. It wasn't like he was 90.
Right.
And that's so terrifying to me to sit there and feel all those bites and being torn up and like shaken around. And
that's
what a terrible way to go.
Oh yeah.
Like I would have thought,
oh my God, that's,
I was hoping that he like would maybe pass out, bleed out, like be out a little sooner, but apparently not. He was awake the whole time.
Oh my God.
So yeah, I just wanted to tell you about that. Sleep good.
Yeah. The owners definitely need to go to jail.
That's so fucked up. Stop
fucked up in
training
prison.
Dogs to be murder machines.
Yeah.
God
Seriously.
damn it. It's so irresponsible, so shitty. I mean, this is usually what happens if there's ever like a little kid that gets mauled. It's because somebody has a fucking fighting dog. It's so stupid. I hate it. Angry shower thoughts on the list.
Yeah. Right.
It's so shitty. Yeah, so this guy fucking died.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
That was not the fucking gruesome as shit.
Man.
You weren't lying.
Yeah.
Well,
so
when she said it was gory and gruesome as fuck, I was like, I wasn't sure.
She didn't believe me.
I didn't
and I was
believe
like, this one's not funny. It's not like immature. It's a different kind of gory, and it's sad. But and I just felt weird. Like I don't know why I feel weird saying his name. Like it's in the news article, but I don't know. Like
Yeah,
I don't want
I
to.
probably
I don't want to
wouldn't,
make him
yeah.
a fucking sideshow. But also like, good lordy, like
Yeah. No, fuck those
the
owners.
shitty people that do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck those people.
Yeah. Fuck
Fuck
'em.
those people.
Fuck you for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right.
On to brighter subjects.
Yes. Emails. You got mail?
Emails.
You
I'll
got
pull
You've
'em
got
up,
mail.
and I'll let it go, and I'll play it again for you.
You've got mail.
Okay.
All right.
First one up is from Slam, our buddy Slam.
Slam.
Greetings and salutations, ladies. I just want to share a few random things that I think you may enjoy.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Slam.
I'm in.
When someone says God bless you, I respond with, and may the Dark Lord devour your soul. I love that. I love that.
Hey, that's a perfect thing to say when someone comes up to you and says Jesus loves
Yeah,
you.
I should say
You've got a perfect response now.
The Dark Lord, hopefully the Dark Lord will devour your soul. That's what I have to say in response.
Yeah.
And then he says, which 3 celebrities, living or dead, would you like to have a meal with? I think this is a great question. His 3 are Cliff Burton, Jeff Goldblum, and John Waters.
Okay.
Do you know who Cliff Burton is?
Actually, I don't know who that one is.
Cliff
knew who the
Burton
other two
is
were.
the bass player from Metallica who
yeah,
died
no.
in a bus crash in the 80s. Jeff Goldblum, you know. I don't know
Yep.
who John Waters is. Who's that?
John Waters. He isn't he the do you remember the episode of The Simpsons with the now I'm scared I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
say the
Google him.
wrong thing.
I'm gonna
I
Google
gotta
him.
make sure I'm saying the right thing.
John
before.
Waters, American filmmaker and writer. Oh, I recognize him. He's in a lot of stuff. What's he known for?
Okay,
I recognize
I'm
his
thinking of the
face.
right thing. He was the episode of The Simpsons with the gay guy, and they were going to like the steel mill, and it was like a gay steel mill.
I think you're right.
He did the voice of like the guy.
He does
in that
like
episode,
he does
and
drag.
that's
He
how-
does a
that's
lot
who
of
I
like
knew
yeah,
Before it's the gay guy from The
yeah.
Simpsons.
He's very yes. Yeah.
But then I was like, oh wait, am I wrong?
Nope, that's him. That's him. He's in Hairspray. He's in Serial
he's
Mom.
great.
I
He's
remember
funny.
Serial Mom. Yeah, he's in a bunch of stuff. So that's a good
Great.
answer.
He passed away though, right?
Let's see. I don't think
Wait,
so.
is he still alive?
He's still alive.
He is?
He's
Okay.
78.
Okay, I knew he was getting up there.
According to the internets, anyways.
the internet.
He's 78.
Okay.
So really, I think the only dead person in that crew is Cliff Burton.
Okay.
Um,
Do you know?
Yeah, I was just going to say, I would need to think about that. I should have prepared for that better.
I actually feel like I know mine.
Okay, let's hear it.
Can you read
I
the
know,
question though?
I know
one more
one
time?
of the ones you're going to say. One or two. Which
Probably
3
good.
celebrities, living or dead, would you like to have a meal with?
Okay, who do you think they are?
I think you're going to say Vincent Price.
Yes.
And I think you might say Edgar Allan Poe.
Yes.
Okay,
And
who's
then
the third?
probably throw in Vincent Van Gogh in there because
Oh,
I'm just
shit.
upset with those. I'm obsessed with those 3 men. So
Okay, nice.
Yep.
Okay. Man, that's hard. That's really hard. I don't know if I could just answer that off the cuff. I feel like I need more preparation.
want to continue his email and ponder it?
Yeah. Todd,
Okay.
do you know who you would have a meal with?
I do not.
3 celebrities? Mine are likely musicians, but I would need to ponder that. Okay, I'm going to move on. He says you should have a hot... Okay, wait. He says, you have a hot reads with Cold Ethel. How about having a stiff one with Bone Cold Steve Austin?
I like it.
Have him explain how to make cocktails.
That's a great idea.
That is a good idea.
Have a stiff one.
Have a
Bone Cold
stiff
Steve-
one with
That's hard to say.
Bone Cold Steve Bone Cold Steve Austin.
It's not easy to say. Have a stiff one with Bone Cold Steve Austin. Did I say it? Did I do it?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you got it. And you just do a different cocktail recipe.
Yeah.
Maybe with a little twist and like a little like bone stir stick.
Ooh. Well, you're probably the cocktail expert. I don't know how to make any cocktails.
Cockspert.
I can make a Manhattan. That's about
He's a
it.
cockspert.
That's all you need.
Okay. Haven't you made different kinds of Manhattans?
Yeah.
though? There's more than one, isn't there?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
Manhattan's
Never
really
mind.
just a
I
Manhattan.
don't know anything about cocktails.
Todd can make more cocktails. He's
Yeah, I
being
can.
Maybe Slam, send us.
Slam. Send us some stiff one recipes.
Yeah, send us some
Not
cocktail recipes.
nothing dirty with your stiff one either.
Sorry, Slam.
Sorry, Slam. And then Todd says, With your comeback at my guitar player joke, you are a true brother in music. And then he says, how much bail money does your drummer owe your bassist?
That got a chuckle out of Todd.
That would be more appropriate the other way around in my band. But we're all
Nice.
well, I shouldn't say we're all. They are all like, they all have kids and they're
Yeah.
family men. They're not
They're
really
all pretty
partiers
family
anymore.
men. That's so true. Yeah. All the people in Todd's band, aside from Todd and the singer, are dads and like go to bed
Dads
at
and-
10 and stuff.
I'm gonna guess myself, maybe the drummer, the only people in the band that have been arrested.
Oh shit.
I could see James.
You think James has been
I
arrested?
could see that.
I guess I could probably see that too. He's got a mouth on him. That's it? You have anything else to say?
Did I leave anything out?
No. I just thought you'd
It was
agree or
just It was a
something.
weird pause, and I was going to wait and see how long it lasted.
I go, he's got a mouth on him, and then you just didn't say anything.
Oh, yes.
The end.
Do you want to say how you've been arrested?
No.
Or what happened?
No.
Do you want me to say?
No.
Oh, come on. It's funny.
It's not funny.
Okay, well, can I say what happened when our buddy went
Nikki,
to
you
get
have
you?
a problem with nose.
Okay, well,
No.
I won't say what
Change the
happened,
subject.
but just not even the funny part.
The funny part. Oh,
That's all I wanted to say.
okay, sure.
Yeah, okay. So
You have a problem with nose.
Todd got arrested, not for hurting anyone or doing anything terrible. Years and years and years ago, he got arrested. And my buddy and I went to get him. And my friend, a male friend, went up to the like glass and like lifted his shirt and put his nipple on the glass. And then the cop said to Todd, your boyfriend's here. It's funny. Did I say it right?
He did what movie? He did Billy.
Yeah, it's like from a movie. And he was drunk. Like I
Of course.
drove and he was drunk and we were there to pick you up. And yeah, it's funny. He's probably listening.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say he's gonna hear this. Love you, buddy. Thank you.
Okay. And then he says, what kind of weird shit do I need to do to have a tea party with Todd and Sloth before a glory hole movie night with Jenny and Nikki? Yes, I'll do the weird shit on the podcast. With great admiration, your gory horror Slam.
A tea party.
Thanks, Slam.
That'd be fun as shit.
How come
Travel to here.
Yeah. Come here, Slam. Have a tea party. I'll be your trip advisor. That'd be fun.
He said Sloth too? Is that who he invited?
Yes. He wants to have a tea party with Todd and Sloth.
You gotta throw Trevor in there to be
Oh,
trip
yeah.
advisor with us.
That's true.
That'd be fun.
That's true. Yeah. Thank you, Slam.
Thank you, Slam.
Thank you, Slam. Okay, and then we have
I
another.
love how some of the listeners have just almost kind of become characters on
Yeah.
the podcast. It's great.
They're a recurring theme.
Yeah.
All
Like,
right.
Are these real people? Do you think we just made them up? Maybe we did. You don't know.
Man, I don't know if I could make these people up. They're pretty
Yeah,
unique.
I don't think I could either.
We have an email from a new person. Not a new listener, but a new emailer.
Mm-hmm.
This is from Cordelia. Hi, guys. Just want to say I love the show and have
That's
been
a dope
listening.
name.
Hey,
It is
you're
a great-
interrupting me.
Sorry.
It is a great name.
It is a great name. I love it.
Cordelia. Hi, guys. Just want to say I love the show and have been listening to you guys since the first episode. Thank you. You asked for funny, gross You asked for funny, gross trip stories in the last episode, and mine really isn't funny or gross, but it reminded me of a possible topic for y'all. You've probably heard of the Hat Man, but I can't remember if it's ever been mentioned here, so sorry if this has been covered already, but typically the Hat Man is thought of as a kind of spooky entity. I have heard of the Hat Man. I don't know that we've talked about him.
I don't think we have.
I don't think we have either. I've heard about him a lot. I listened to another horror podcast, and they've talked about him a lot. So she talks about that. Everyone sees essentially a shadow man with some kind of hat, usually a top hat or a fedora. When I see stories about interactions with him, they are usually positive, even though the appearance is scary. My very first time ever taking shrooms, I got to see my own version of him. I don't remember much leading up to this, but I remember being in the peak of the trip and essentially thinking I was trapped and was going to die. I don't know what my reasoning was, but for whatever reason, I was deciding to be chill with it, and the Hat Man showed up to kind of guide me back, if that makes sense. He popped up every so often throughout the rest of the trip just to be a buddy. At the end, when the shrooms were wearing off, I remember crying because he was leaving, and he left me with some sage advice. Everything will be okay if you just follow the music. And then he strolled off. It is good advice because as soon as I get irritated or upset, I just jam out and it works to make me feel better every time. But yeah, I think he's just a little misunderstood guy. Also, Jenny and maybe Cold Ethel should totally start a book club / podcast.
I like it.
Cordelia. I do too. I could totally see you doing that.
That would be great.
You'd be so good at that.
Thank you.
Ah,
I would
that's
love
a
to
great
do that.
idea. Yeah. That was a great story.
That was good. And I also feel like it hasn't. Can't you see like the Hat Man if you take too much Benadryl?
Whoa. Probably.
I've heard that.
Interesting.
That he can show up from Benadryl.
That makes sense, I guess. Like if you're like out of it enough and looped up. Yeah. I've never seen the Hat Man.
No, I haven't either.
Knock on wood. But I guess if he's a little friendly, misunderstood guy.
Yeah, and the jamming to music is also good advice.
Yeah.
Because Nikki and I have been pretty angry lately.
Yes. Music has always been my kind of
Yeah.
escape.
Same.
Music helps a lot of things.
It does.
What do you think about the Hat Man during a trip, Todd?
I have never had, well, that wasn't really a bad trip, but I've never had any sort of negative experience while I was tripping, which is a trend I would definitely like to continue.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Okay, but didn't you tell me one time when you were a teenager you tripped and you thought your eyeballs were going to pop out of your head? That wasn't bad?
No, it was more just entertaining. I mean, like,
What?
like I knew it wasn't actually happening.
Wow. See, I think that's where I wouldn't do drugs
Hey,
well.
man, I take
'cause
drugs
I
like
would
a
freak
I
pro.
feel like
You
I would
do.
have a bad trip
Me
every
too.
time.
I would too.
My mind
if I
is
thought
way
my
too
eyeballs were
fucked
coming
up.
out, I'd be like, this is it. It's over for me. But Todd's just like, that's funny. It's just the drugs.
It's just the truth.
He can like zoom out and be lucid with it. I don't think I could do that.
I think Ryan's the same.
Like if
way.
I get into like a panic state, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
Like,
I have-
logic leaves.
Same.
That freaks me out.
I would have a massive panic
I
attack.
think I would
probably.
too. Well, I'm glad you do drugs well, Todd. That's really good for you.
Thank you.
We're so happy for you.
But no, the idea of having like a hallucinated friend, yeah, that'd be entertaining. as
Yeah.
fuck.
Especially if it was a
Batman.
nice friend.
Right.
And like you'll
And
be
he wears a
fine,
hat.
man. Yeah, he always wears a hat.
Yeah. Make him easy to find.
Sure, yeah. True.
Like, where's the guy with the hat?
And it's interesting that they said the Hat Man is usually nice except for the scary look to him because every story I've heard has been like they're just freaky. Like not that they're friendly. I didn't know that they could be friendly. I mean, I haven't really done a lot of research or anything, but I've just heard some stories, like I said, on other like horror podcasts, and it's usually like a terrifying
This
situation.
is actually the first time I've ever really heard him associated with drugs that aren't Benadryl.
Really?
Yeah.
You've just specifically heard
I've-
Benadryl? Oh, see, I've heard
That
like
it's very, very common with people if they take too much Benadryl.
I didn't know that.
Oh,
Yep.
let's try it.
You go for it. You let me know. I think you would just fall asleep, dude. Because, like, if you take too much Benadryl to hallucinate, how are you going to stay awake to see that? You need me to, like, wake up. What do you see? Which I could.
I
could
need
do that.
details. Maybe I'm imagining this. I
No,
feel like
I mean, I'm
that's-
sure you're right. Like, if you take enough of anything that is like a sedative, you could hallucinate if you stay awake. Ooh, I have some
Yeah,
good
it
stories.
popped up immediately.
Really?
Hat Man, and the next word was Benadryl.
Interesting. Okay.
Benadryl Hat Man, yeah.
I
High
just-
doses of Benadryl can cause heart arrhythmias, delirium, psychosis, seizures, coma, and death. And you met
And Hat Man.
And oh god, there's a Reddit thing on here. I took the Benadryl challenge and I met the Hat Man. That's probably not
no.
safe to
That's
do.
a bad idea.
That's a very bad
bro.
idea.
Yeah.
Benadryl challenge. God damn it.
I think I remember
Humanity's
seeing a
stupid.
TikTok video that said I accidentally took like my dog's dose of Benadryl instead of like mine because she had like a big dog or something.
Oh.
And she's like, time to go see the Hat Man or
Oh.
something. Or took her husband's dosage or something.
Oh.
Like, I don't remember.
I have
Like,
not
mixed
heard
up
of
the
this.
allergy meds. And
Okay.
it's like,
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I always take
Okay.
a low dose whenever I take Benadryl. But
Yeah. I have a funny story about a patient of mine a long time ago. I won't say any identifying information or anything. But when I worked nights a long time ago, this has probably been like 10 fucking years ago. I had a patient. We used to give out, damn it, Ambien, the sleeping pill, Ambien. We used to give that out a lot so that people could like sleep through the night in the hospital. Like if they had to be in the hospital, we're in there like waking them up, checking their vitals and like bothering them, and it's loud and they're not at home. And so we would often offer people Ambien to sleep if needed. So I gave my patient Ambien that night, just like always. And the tornado sirens went off like a couple hours later, like in the wee hours of the morning. So we had to like wake everybody up and bring them out into the hallway. This chick was freaking out because she was like, I mean, if you take something like that and it's like a good enough therapeutic dose, you should sleep. You shouldn't be awake.
Right.
Because then you see weird shit and like.
I've heard that.
So I had to wake her up, and she like thought people were trolls, and like she was straight up hallucinating, and it was interesting. We're like, no, it's okay. It's just a tornado drill. Everything's fine.
She's like, are you not seeing the trolls?
Right. She was like, why are you in my room? It was crazy.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's
But like you can't do anything for like in that state. You're just like, you're safe. Everything's okay. Just do what I tell you to do. And don't like walk anywhere. Stay put.
I wonder if dogs can see the Hat Man.
I don't know.
Because I give my dogs Benadryl all the time.
But like high doses?
Not high doses, no. But
You should. I'm guessing at just your normal dose, you're not
I'm
going to be
just
seeing
wondering
stuff.
if like a dog has ever seen the Hat Man.
I don't know.
Because I'm sure I've met a lot of stupid dog owners who misdiagnose
Yeah.
their meds for their dogs. all
Or
the
like
fucking
they get
time.
into the weed or
Yep.
whatever,
I wonder.
or the meth or the coke.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, so sad.
Yeah. I haven't
Very
seen too
sad.
much of that, luckily, in my career in vet med. I did see a dog that got brought in for. Okay, well, this lady called and she's like, my dog's dying. I got to bring him in right now. And we're like, okay, well, get here. Let's take care of the dog.
Mm-hmm.
The dog came basically skipping
Oh, yeah. I
into
think
the
you told
clinic.
me
Was
this.
so happy.
Yeah.
Was wagged, and we're like, what? I thought you said. And she's like, I swear to you, he was just like lying there.
Uh-huh.
And then later found out that the dog ate one of her son's like weed cookies
Yep.
or something.
You
And
told
we
me
are like,
that.
oh, that's why he's
Yeah.
so happy. He's having a
Yeah.
blast.
Yeah. He was probably really tired and a little weird. And then, yeah.
And he was like, hey,
He's like,
this
"Ah,
is
this is
pretty
actually pretty good."
nice.
Yeah. It's so sad when dogs get high and they don't know what's up.
Yeah.
Sad.
It
My
is.
friend, my vet friend will send pictures and stuff. Sometimes if she gets a dog in, they're like, I don't know what's wrong with it. She'll test it. And then she'll send me a picture of like a positive drug test. And it's like, positive for meth. I'm like, fuck those people. Keep
Right?
that dog.
Yeah, seriously.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with people? Like, I know the dog probably got into an accident, but goddamn, do better.
Yeah.
Sad.
So sad.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's next?
We didn't get to this the last episode.
Oh, yeah.
So Nikki and I went to the Oddities and Curiosities Expo.
It was awesome.
It was so cool. There was so much cool stuff, and last episode was kind of a hot mess. Sorry about that, guys. But then Nikki's cat ran off with my duckling.
Ginny's taxidermy, cute ass little duckling.
I did.
Aw.
Well, let's talk about the expo first, then we'll get
Yeah,
to the duck.
yeah.
So we didn't even get to see the entire thing because there was just so
There was a
much.
lot to see.
And every single booth had cool shit. So it
Yeah.
was like you couldn't really like speed through it. You wanted to see absolutely everything.
Yeah.
And it took a lot longer than we thought. But it was just there was a ton of taxidermy. That was like one of the main things.
Yeah.
Tons of like, oh gosh, now what am I trying to say? There was like horror movie merch.
Mhm.
There was like a lot of like witchy stuff,
Yeah.
like crystals and
Creepy art, original
yeah, tons
art.
of creepy art.
Yeah.
Thank you. Art was like the word I was looking for. It
Yeah.
wouldn't come out. All sorts of like cool collectibles. Tons of like deer antlers,
Mhm.
and like bones and teeth and just all the weird shit that exists in the world was like in one place.
Yes.
And all the weird people who love it were like
Yes.
in one place. It was one of the chillest crowds.
Yeah.
Like even though it was busy, like when we were getting mad last episode about the people in Costco, like I didn't have that problem at
that
all.
didn't
at this
happen
thing.
there. Yeah.
Like people were just like nice to each other.
Uh-huh.
And it was weird. I was
It
like,
was weird.
The weirdos are like the nicest people in
Uh-huh.
the world. They just are.
So true. Yep.
Mhm.
Because they've
And-
probably been treated like shit forever.
Mhm.
So they know to be nice.
Yep. And I loved seeing some of the vendors. Like some people really dressed the
Yeah. There were a lot of people in like cosplay.
Oh,
and
yeah,
the vendors
tons.
would dress up. Yeah. It was fun.
part. We both left with some stuff.
Yep.
Oh, you should have brought your mug.
I should have. I brought
I'll post a picture of it.
Yeah, you should.
Here, what all did you buy?
I bought a mug with like a coffee mug
Uh-huh.
with dicks and hearts all over it. It
It's
was like
so cutesy.
cartoon dicks, like dick and balls. and hearts, and it's like a pattern. And I mean, it's obvious that it's dicks, but like I feel like at first glance it just looks like a little coffee mug with a pattern, and then you gotta look close, and then you see the dicks. So I got that. That was a no-brainer.
It was so cutesy and girly.
Yeah,
That's what was
yeah,
fun
yeah.
about it. It wasn't
It's like pink
a,
hearts and
yeah,
like
they
these
weren't
little
like real
doodles.
veiny dicks
No,
or anything. They
it's
were
just
like little cute cartoon ones.
it's like the ones I draw,
Mm-hmm.
just like little drawings.
Yep.
Yeah. And then I got a kitchen towel that said it was really beautiful, like floral arrangement, and it says "fuck this shit" in this like script. It was cool. I got a cool piece of original art, like a charcoal drawing with it was like a raven and a skull and some flowers and a moon. It's just like a really cool little scribbly charcoal drawing.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it? What else? Is that it? That might have been all I got.
I felt like you got at least one more thing, but now I can't think of it.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think that was it.
Well, if you think of it, just
okay.
If something else did come up, but maybe not. I bought.
You got a lot more than me.
Yeah, I did. I have a problem, as we talked about. We established that.
Yes.
I got a couple kitchen towels. One that says Kitchen Witch, and then one that has like a bunch of herbs listed on it and all their like powerful properties, which is pretty cool to have in my kitchen. I love it. I got a crystal shaped like a raven skull. I got this big Edgar Allan Poe painting. Nikki found it.
It's the coolest thing ever.
It's so cool.
It's probably as big as our poster here. Don't you think? Only sideways?
Maybe
Isn't it big?
It's not big. It's 22 by 28. It's not
22 by 28.
yeah,
Okay.
so it's not huge.
Okay.
But it's a good size.
It's a pretty big.
And it looks like his eyes are like kind of oozing.
Yeah,
and,
it's black and white, right?
And it's got some red on there, I think.
It does?
I think
okay.
so.
And his eyes are like bleeding black.
Yeah.
Like
it looks really
creepy.
cool.
And it's original.
Yes. The frame showed up today.
Oh, you got a frame. Cool.
I ordered a frame for it, and it showed up today. So after I frame it, I'll take a picture
Yeah,
of it.
because I want to see what kind of frame you got for it.
Yeah, I just got a plain black one. I didn't get anything real special, but
okay, cool.
I thought about getting kind of like an antique-y, fancy frame, but then I just couldn't find one that I really liked.
Yeah.
So
okay.
just went with black.
Cool.
What else did I get? I know I got a couple little crystals. I bought a mystery box that had a gator foot in it. It had a buffalo tooth.
That's what. Okay, I wondered what kind of tooth that was.
Yeah, buffalo tooth.
Okay.
It had a bee in a jar.
That was cool.
I know. I've been taking it underneath the light.
It's like a teeny tiny little specimen jar.
It's like
with a bee in it.
Teeny tiny. Yeah, the size of a bee, and he's just in a little tiny jar. I got like a what is it called? Some of the shit, I don't even know what it's called. I'm just like, that's weird. I want it. And it went in the like, that's basically what I did.
Yes.
And then the purchase of the day was I really wanted to leave with a piece of taxidermy. And I looked all over, and there were so many cool, like, possums and raccoons. And I really wanted one of those. And
they're
squirrels.
so expensive.
They're so expensive.
Yeah.
But I ended up finding this kind of little ugly duckling, but it's not really an ugly duckling. I love it.
Yeah.
He's almost like a clearance bin duckling.
Yeah.
He was just kind of like on this counter.
He was, and he was way cheaper than all the others.
Yeah, because he didn't have anything special really on him.
Yeah, it was just him. He wasn't on a set. He didn't have anything holding anything. Like a lot of them were like posed with like candy or like on a stripper pole or a guitar, or in a canoe or whatever, and he was just by himself.
He was just by himself.
Yeah.
And that kind of made me love him a little more.
Yeah.
Because I was like,
He
okay,
needed
he's
a
like
home.
the little ugly duckling that needed a home.
Yep.
And I know he had a little bit of an accident, but I can fix him.
did.
It's okay. I can fix him. Like,
Did.
I know. He'll be fine. I can fix him.
Yeah.
I have a
I
hot
hope
glue
so.
gun,
I hope
and
so.
I can fix him.
I hope so.
Oh, I'll be able to. I sent you pictures of the.
Yes, I saw.
Okay.
It's so cute.
Yes.
You got to post pictures of what he looked like when he had a head.
He still does.
I mean, barely.
It just looks like the wire got kind of
Yeah,
stretched.
it does.
Like
Yeah.
I bet,
Like,
and that
maybe
might
if
have
you
been part of the
pop that back
reason he
on
was
and-
kind of cheap because it looks like the wire just got stretched out. I really think I can just kind of fix it.
Push
so.
it down and glue it.
Yep.
I hope so.
I mean,
Also, you had a scarf on him in the pictures. You could just tie his head back on.
Yeah, exactly. That's going to be part of it because if
Yeah.
there's any glue showing, then I just
then
cover
you
it up
just
with a
cover it
scarf.
up with a
It'll be
scarf.
fine. I'm not worried about it. I will fix him. But anyway, I did name him. Initially, we said we were going to name him on the pod, but
Yeah.
I thought of a really good name.
Okay.
Because I kind of wanted him to have an Edgar Allan Poe name.
Okay.
Just for fun. So his name, are you ready?
Drum roll.
Oh, I'll do it. Where is it? His name is Roderick E. Mallard.
Roderick E. Mallard. Nice. Roderick E. Mallard. What's the E for?
Edgar.
Okay.
Roderick.
Roderick Edgar Mallard.
Yes.
Nice. Mr. Mallard.
Mr. Mallard.
I
Yes.
like it. Okay.
Roderick is House of Usher.
Yeah. I remember that. Okay.
Yep. So that's his name, and yeah, I had him all posed. I made like a little mossy stand.
so
I put some little
cute.
books, some little glasses.
Yeah.
A little skull, kind of like a little Poe-esque kind of thing. And then he had a little scarf. And I've been putting little funny hats on him. So he's probably like, this is not a great place for my final resting place, guys, because this lady is crazy. She keeps kissing me and putting hats on
Aw,
me.
he's so cute.
He's so cute, and he's so soft. I love petting him.
Yes.
And he's the best.
Perfect.
So yeah, Roderick E. Mallard.
Roderick E. Mallard. Cute.
Yep,
Very
Dr.
cute.
Roderick.
Doctor. Whoa, that
Doctor
escalated
of
quickly.
Philosophy.
Okay, wow. You get him a little blazer with some leather elbow patches.
Oh, I was like kind of looking for stuff like that. I couldn't really find anything, but I was like,
Dr.
I really
Roderick
like
E.
him with
Mallard.
the beret on too.
The beret is perfect. You just had that laying around.
Yep.
Nice.
I collect miniatures. Remember?
Yes. Miniature hats. Check.
I was able to just go pull these out of a drawer
Yep.
and
She sent me a picture with like 3 different hats on. And I was like, wow, you got those quick. She already had them.
yep, I already had them. And Nikki's like,
because.
that's the best part is that you already had those. I was like,
The red beret is perfect.
I had a little tiny Sonic drink. I had was holding up to his beak, so it looked like he was having a soda.
Yep. He had a bucket hat. He had like a baseball cap type hat.
And Ryan thought it was funny to like turn the hat
Uh-huh,
backwards.
that's cute.
Like he went and turned the hat backwards, and then he just chuckled to himself and then walked off.
Cute. Perfect.
Yep, I've been working with a lot of dead animals. I decorated a deer skull the other day too.
Awesome.
And it is elaborate as shit.
Awesome.
I'll post a picture of that too.
Yeah,
It's-
you should.
Oh, here, actually, before we move on, I'm going to send a picture of it to you
Okay.
real quick so you can see it.
Perfect.
Because it is done. I literally just finished it the other day. Boom, boom,
Okay.
boom. It is super elaborate. I painted it. I put flowers on it. I added
Cool.
moss to it. I added a bunch of crystals and acorns and sticks. I mean, it's just this elaborate fucking deer skull.
Nice.
Did it show up?
Not yet. I got the ducks.
Okay.
Or the duck.
Waiting patiently.
2 different.
Oh, I have to get my book out. So.
It looks good when you put the duck in front of your books.
That's
on your
where I want him
bookshelf.
to live. That's
Yeah,
where
he's
he's
cute.
officially going to live is on my bookshelf.
Very cute. Yeah, I do not. I haven't got the other one yet.
Okay. That's okay.
Maybe it's dungeon.
Maybe. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes
I
I feel
don't
like
know.
stuff doesn't want to pull up in the dungeon. Oh, yeah, it's still trying.
Okay.
I'm sure it'll pop up here
Okay.
eventually.
Okay.
All right.
Is it time?
It's time.
Hot reads.
Hot reads.
Okay.
Play the soundbite.
Okay.
Hot reads with cold Ethel.
Okay. So I read this book recently. Number one, isn't the cover beautiful?
It is. I like the
cool cover.
side. The side of the page is all green.
Yeah, the side.
It's very pretty.
It's painted green. See,
Very pretty.
camera
Yep.
in the pages. Very,
Very
nice.
pretty. Yes.
It's called Beautiful Villain by Rebecca Kinney.
Love it.
Now, this book is a retelling of The Great Gatsby
Mm.
with vampires.
Okay.
So I enjoyed
And
it.
they bone.
They bone.
Okay.
They bone quite a bit.
Okay.
And the boning scenes are kind of funny compared to being hot. So
Perfect.
exactly.
Perfect.
So-
Oh, your picture came through.
Oh yay!
Or your pictures. Let me take a peeper. Oh yeah, that's cool.
Thank you.
Very pretty.
I need to find my little starting point here.
Okay.
So yeah, did you guys read The Great Gatsby? Were you fans?
Yeah, it's been a long time, but yes.
Yeah, it's kind of. I had to kind of do a quick little Cliff Notes.
Yeah.
like reminder of what happened in it.
Mhm.
Once I read through it, then I kind of remembered everything. But there's Daisy Finnegan and Jay Gatsby.
Okay.
Jay Gatsby is a vampire. So and they end up together. Sorry to spoil the story for you, but that's what happens. I got to just find real quick where this starts. So
Okay.
talk amongst yourselves. Do a fart, do a burp, do a...
Okay.
That was a long
That's a
one.
really good one.
Let's see.
I haven't done bullshit button in a while.
Yeah, do that.
Seriously? That's bullshit. B-U-double-L-S-H-I-T. That's bullshit.
Okay, I think I found. That was a. I like that part the best because
You
it's
think
juicy
it's done?
and then it's got the little.
And then it's like, nope, still here, bitch.
Yep.
Okay, you good?
Okay,
Okay.
so Daisy and Jay are about to hook up, and here's one thing because they're in her parents' house,
Okay.
and her parents are in like the other room.
Hooking up or
Yeah, they're hooking up at her parents' house in another room. Her parents are like down the hall in their room.
okay.
So she has a room,
Okay.
and
Yes.
they're in there.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. I trust you, Jay Gatsby. His lashes lower and his jaw works briefly. And I'm not going anywhere this time, I add. I know. He looks up at me, joy shining in his brown eyes. I trust you too. We collide then, his mouth slamming into mine, and I'm devouring him, drinking him whole. Impossible to know how to find our way to my room without ever removing our hands and lips from each other, but somehow we do. As I sink onto the bed with Jay, lost in the sweet fire of his mouth, I remember what my mother said, that in her happiest moments we were all together, all under one roof, safe and healthy even if it's just for one night. And then I almost forget my mother exists because Jay is shucking off his shirt and I'm admiring the expanse of perfectly carved abs that now belong to me. I discard my own clothes in trembling haste, eager to be pressed up against his warm skin, thrilling because we did it. Yep. Okay. We leaped the hurdle that was my family. I would have forged ahead anyway, but it was so much more satisfying to have their support. Jay hesitates a few steps ahead of me, devouring me with his gaze. White stars swirl in his eyes, a galaxy of thirst, of craving. With clawed fingers, he undoes the button of his pants and draws down the zipper, easing them off his hips. We'll have to be quiet. His voice slides through the fangs, slightly distorted. I nod, breathless. I can be quiet, I think. I climb on my bed and scoop backward until my spine is pressed against the padded headboard. I then move my thighs apart, letting my legs fall open, baring my pussy to Jay. I wax thoroughly because there's something I want to try. Something daring and dangerous. Something I wouldn't trust anyone else to do, but with him, God, the risk is exhilarating. Jay stares, swallows. I can tell he's trying not to drool, and it makes me laugh. I want you to bite me, I say softly, right here. And I tap my pussy invitingly.
Ew.
Yup. Yeah.
Yup.
Just wait.
Ew.
Shit, Daisy, he breathes. Are you sure? Please. Oh, God. His voice thickens into a growl, and he leaps onto the bed, his eyes whited out entirely. Watching him crawl towards me, his nostrils flaring, teeth bared. It's unbelievably hot. I'm trembling, so sensitive that the first breath he exhales over my clit makes me jump. Jay smiles, licking his fangs. Hold as still as you can. Tilting his head aside, he moves in, grasping my thighs, and licks through my folds, a long, slow, lazy caress of his slick tongue. Shit, I whimper. Bite the pillow, sweetheart, he advises. I grab one of my pillows and clutch it to my bare chest, stuffing one corner into my mouth as Jay continues to bathe my sex with his tongue.
Ew.
He laps at my clit, then slides his tongue
Ew.
through every delicate crease, every little bit of me savoring it all. I'm whining into the pillow now, trembling, half embarrassed at the wetness gushing out of me. I think you're ready, says Jay with a tender kiss against my clit. I try not to squirm, quaking, not quacking. I've got ducks on the brain. Quaking on the edge of an orgasm. Jay carefully takes my labia between his teeth and sinks in his fangs. Nikki, your face. I love seeing Nikki's facial expressions.
Nope.
It gets better.
Okay.
I squeal into the corner of the pillow. It hurts, yes, but it's a brilliant, sensual, clarifying pain, pure and addictive. Jay's lips close on my flesh and he drinks. while his clawed-tipped fingers sweep along my inner thigh. The side of his thumb brushes over my clit, and the startling friction almost makes me come right then. I spit out the pillow and whisper, "Shit, shit, shit," like a prayer, while a vampire I love sucks on my pussy. He releases me after a few moments, licks the punctures, and bites my inner thigh deeply, drinking more deeply. When his bracelet vibrates, he pulls back, fangs glistening scarlet, his eyes reverting to their usual brown. But he's not done with me. He moves between my legs again, nibbling at my clit with enthusiasm that makes my head fall back and my eyes close. I have to squeeze and bite the pillow even harder as Jay shakes his head between my legs, his tongue whipping across my hypersensitive bud until I snap. I break. I'm silent, unbreathing, dazzled by the whip crack of ecstasy still lashing through me. Jay strokes me with his tongue until I can't bear it, and I push him away, cupping my hand over my quivering sex. He covers my fingers with his, a reassuring weight, while I grasp the rest of the orgasm and then fall apart under his hand. I slid halfway down onto the pillows, and I lie there, blissful and undone, while he kisses me between satisfied grins. "Sure, you can give it out," I say after a few minutes, "but can you take it?" "Oh, I can take it." He rocks his hips, running his hot length between my folds. Its hard underside passing right over my clit. The wet tip of him touches my stomach. "Not like that, not yet." I pull myself upright. "Lie on your belly now." With a muffled groan of reluctance, he flops down, his long legs stretched out, and his round ass presented to my view. I crawl over one of his legs and settle myself between them. "You may want to bite the pillow." I don't think I need to." "God!" he barks as he leaned down and bite the fleshy cheek of his ass. "Fuck, that felt amazing." He gathers the pillow to his upper chest, arms banded around it. This time I trail one hand all the way up his leg from ankle to ass, and I reach between his legs and cup his balls while I sink my teeth into the other cheek. He jumps a little this time, a groan vibrating through his body, and I smack his butt lightly. "Hush! If you keep doing that, I'm going to come on your sheets," he hisses. "You should stop." "You shouldn't have such a tasty little butt," I retort. But I do want him inside me, so I give him one last nip before I let him roll over.
Wow.
"I'm doing this again once I'm a vampire." "I'll hold you to that. Fuck." He's panting and his cock standing straight up. Okay, well, they just boned after that. I just need to get to the part where she bit his butt. She bit his butt.
She bit his butt while she was cupping his balls. Whoa.
As
And
soon
he
as
liked it.
Yes. As soon as I read about him getting his butt bit, I was like, hot reads. Hot reads.
I'm going to come on your sheets.
You shouldn't have such a tasty little butt.
Oh my God. Okay.
Are there a lot of notes? I'm
Yeah.
so excited.
Okay. A couple of the first things I liked. Like she
Awesome.
said something like, "We collide then," or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can picture two people like so hot for each other, they just like bang.
Yep.
Like run into each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that.
That was cool. I
Mhm.
liked that. We collide. And then she said, I thought this was really unique. She said, shucking off his shirt.
Yeah.
He started like, and I'd picture like a corn cob, like shucking the whole off, and he's just like peeling his shirt off. I liked that image.
Mhm.
I didn't hate that.
Yeah. It's definitely a unique word to use.
It is,
in
yeah.
that.
Shucking off his shirt. She said the P word a lot.
She did.
Bearing my P word
Mm-hmm.
and
Bearing
what
my
else?
P
P
word.
word. I don't remember what else.
There was a lot of it.
There's
yeah.
a lot of, and then I think that she said, I waxed thoroughly. I waxed thoroughly because I wanted to try something new or something like that.
Yep.
And can we stop calling lady parts folds?
I really don't like it.
Like
yeah.
she said that
That's
a couple
upsetting.
times. I don't like folds.
I don't either.
Like that makes it sound either, I don't know, like
It sounds
stinky and
It sounds yucky. I don't like it.
like laundry. I don't know.
Like laundry.
I don't need it. Not folds. Okay, we know that bodies have folds, but
We don't need to acknowledge
We
them.
don't need to talk about the folds.
We don't need to talk about
Okay.
folds. I agree.
Okay.
Which word do you hate least? Folds or slit?
Ooh. I hate. Which one do I hate the least?
Between those two, or which one do
I
you
think
like?
I like slit better than folds. What about you?
Yeah, slit's better.
I mean, they both aren't great, but folds makes me think that there's a lot of it.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of it.
Yeah.
It's like it's like a lot to do with it. I don't know. Like a slit's just a line.
Slit sounds more appealing.
It does.
It does.
I don't know why, but it does.
It does. It sounds cleaner.
To me, I don't know. Folds? There's a lot of stuff that can get in folds.
There is.
It's like a fucking belly button. There's just like lint and stuff in there.
Ew.
Yeah. Yeah. I like when he said bite the pillow. You might want to bite the pillow, sweetheart.
Yeah, it's gonna drink blood from her cooter.
The other thing I don't like, I know I'm picky. I don't like it when they refer to their genitalia as sex.
I don't like that
Bathe
either.
my sex, my quivering sex. Like, I don't like that.
I don't like it either.
Sex is an action verb.
I
Action verb?
Verb.
Action word.
action verb. I like it.
Yeah. And then we got laps at my clit.
Yeah, that sounds like a dog drinking water.
It does. I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
Also, what else did she say about nibbling at clit? That just sounds painful.
It does.
I don't want anybody to use their teeth on or around my clit. That sounds painful. Because then she also said bites labia.
Yeah, because he was drinking blood from it.
I guess that's the whole point of the scene.
Yeah.
And then what was up with his bracelet vibrating?
Oh, in the book, the vampires that
They have like an
if
Apple
they're like
Watch that
hungry
tells
for
them.
blood, it will like so that they don't just like kill people once they get to like a certain point.
Then it tells them.
Yeah,
to
he's
stop?
like a scientist kind of
Oh.
guy in it. So
It's like a vampire with technology.
Mhm.
Okay.
yep, it's in
Right.
modern times.
Okay.
So when it goes off, it means that he's like got enough blood to
Wow.
go for a while.
Okay.
He doesn't need to feed for a while.
Okay. Interesting. Very scientific.
So, you got any more?
Okay. Nope. That's it.
But the butt biting.
The butt biting. That was interesting. I'm gonna come on your sheets. She cupped his balls while she bit his butt cheeks.
Yeah.
And
Both
she's
of
not
them.
even a vampire.
He's supposedly he's supposed to turn her into a vampire.
Well, I think
like,
he
in the
just did,
future.
right? Like,
No,
he bit her, but he didn't
he
turn
just
her.
yeah,
Okay. Just drained her a little.
yeah.
Okay.
But she bit his butt.
She did.
That
bite his
made me
butt.
so happy.
She bit his butt.
She did. She bit his butt.
Would you ever bite a dude's butt?
I have.
You have?
Yeah.
What? I did not expect this.
I mean, I have.
Have you had your butt bitten?
Oh God, yes, multiple times.
What?
You've never had your butt
I don't
bit?
think so. Have I had my butt bitten? Todd, you-
Nikki's not a fan of biting.
I don't like bite. I don't like to.
Not like
be-
a hardcore.
I don't want to
bite,
be. I don't
but
want to hurt.
I mean,
That does,
She's kind of a little bitch.
She's kind of
Any
a little bit.
bite is.
well, Todd likes to be fucking really hurt. I don't like it. I don't want my.
I don't.
pain.
Not talking like teeth marks, but
Just a little nibble.
sure.
I mean, I guess that's fine.
A
Like,
nip,
if
I
it
guess.
doesn't hurt. Man, I don't know. Biting gets out of control quick.
It can. It can.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
It's a quick something, but as soon as it starts to hurt, I'm like, nope, done.
The man I love is a biter.
Yeah? I think Todd would be a biter if I'd let him, but I don't let him. I'm like, no, that hurts. I don't like it.
It has before.
Yeah?
Uh-huh. On like your lip.
Oh, he bites your lip. Well, that's kind of hot.
I've been bit in a lot of places.
Oh. Have you been bit on the clit?
No,
On the labia?
no,
But on the butt lots of times?
a few times.
Okay, interesting.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I
Keep
don't
it in
know. I
your
guess
pants.
it's there like during like doggy and stuff.
Sure.
And
And they just
sometimes
reach down and they're like,
yeah, get a little bite.
take a little bite out of that.
Yeah. I have a tasty little butt.
Touche.
You shouldn't have a tasty looking butt. Dude, I was like so excited for that. I think I texted you like because I know we moved it around a little bit, but
Yeah.
I was like so excited to read
Yeah.
that scene to you because I was like, number one, it's a vampire drinking blood
Yeah.
from a labia. That's
That's
pretty
wild.
unique.
That's unique. That's for sure. Never read that before.
I got so much joy out of her biting his butt. It made me so happy. It was such a silly little scene,
It is.
and I loved how much
Nice.
he loved it.
And he did. He was like, yeah, he enjoyed it. He's going to come in our sheets.
She bits, and then she smacked.
Yeah. And then
I
she
was-
bit the other side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wild.
Each cheek got
Each cheek.
chomp. Yeah. That was the cutest little bite, Nikki. Just one bite per cheek.
Just one per cheek.
It made me so happy. I was like, I knew you would love that.
I'm glad you shared it.
I like
great.
that you actually didn't hate anything then from that part.
No, I didn't hate the butt bite. I mean, that there's nothing like gross, like,
Yeah, I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was a hot scene. I didn't
yeah,
think
like
it
that
was gross.
doesn't specifically like turn me on. Like,
Yeah, it was silly. I thought it was
yeah.
fun. Like I felt like they were being kind of a silly couple right there. It made me giggle so much.
Yeah, I liked it. It's perfect.
I'll find more butt biting scenes. I need more.
Perfect.
Yeah,
I need more.
I need more. It made me so happy.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
What's next? Is it topic time?
I think it's topic time.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay.
You want a drum roll?
Sure.
All right.
Roll me in. Okay. I have a non-traditional topic.
Yay! I love those.
Yeah, this is one. I don't know that I've really done one like this. You've done a few like list topics, so I have one of those.
Cool.
We're going to talk about names for different groups of animals.
Oh, I love this. Okay.
There's some funny
I'm excited.
ones. Collective nouns for animal groups. So there's a lot of them.
Okay.
So I will read.
This is right
I'll
up
kind of
my
skip
alley.
through.
I love this.
Okay, first one. A congregation of alligators. A congregation.
A bunch of alligators is called a congregation.
A congregation.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm happy to guess on some of
Yeah, that's what I was
these.
just going to say. Maybe I
Okay.
should let you guess. So I'm
Okay.
going to
But
say.
I didn't know that actually.
I wouldn't have either.
Some of these I might know, but I don't know.
A colony.
Ants?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
They're also called a nest, an army, or a swarm.
Oh.
Okay.
Swarm doesn't seem like it fits for ants.
Unless, do some ants fly? I don't know.
Ooh, do they?
I don't know. Fucking, I don't know.
I think the queen ants have wings, but I don't think they fly.
I don't know.
Swarm just seems like it would be something that flies.
Yeah.
In my mind.
Okay, next one. A shrewdness or a troop?
Ooh. Shrewdness
Shrewdness. A shrewdness or a troop?
Let me ponder this one for a second.
Okay.
Shrews.
Apes.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I did not know that.
Yep.
Okay.
Next one is a pace. Pace.
Pace. Ooh. Do you have any idea, Todd?
No.
I'm going to say. I do want to guess it.
Okay.
Hummingbirds.
Asses.
Oh.
They're also called a herd or a drove.
Oh.
A pace of asses.
A pace of asses.
And then we've got
Don't bite them.
I was about to say, I was about to make an ass biting joke too.
a sloth or a sleuth is a group of what?
Sloths.
Nope.
Okay.
That's
A
too
sl-
obvious.
Okay, wait.
A sloth or a sleuth?
It is snake.
Nope.
Damn.
Bears.
Ooh, way off.
Okay, next
Samsonite.
one.
I was way off.
Samsonite. Next one is a family.
Ew, family. Chimps.
Beavers.
Oh, a family of beavers.
Okay, the next one, you might know this one. A swarm.
Bees.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're also called a grist, a nest, or a hive.
Oh.
Let's
Yeah, I just
see.
thought nest and hive were just their little houses.
Yeah, me too. A flutter.
Butterflies.
Yep.
Yeah.
A wake.
Awake.
Wake.
Boy. Dolphins.
Buzzards.
Damn it.
A train or a caravan?
Ooh. See, that would have probably been one I would have guessed like donkeys, but
You're not super far off. It's another kind of pack animal, maybe.
goats?
Camel.
Oh, camel. Okay. Okay. learning a lot.
Okay. Ooh, this is good. A clouder, a cluster, or a pounce?
Cheetahs.
Cats.
Okay.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
A pounce.
Yep.
That's
And
pretty
thank
much
you,
what I'm.
a pounce.
I like it.
A peep.
A peep.
A peep or a brood?
Sheep.
Chickens.
Damn.
Peep. Whoa.
I'm like picking the animal that sounds the most like the
Yeah,
word.
some of them are. Okay, this one.
That's my
Did you
tactic.
just say cheetahs?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this one has it broken down. A coalition is cheetahs.
That's badass.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know why, but it's badass.
Yeah.
I like that.
Ooh, a float.
A float.
A float. FLOAT.
Elephants.
Crocodiles.
Damn.
A murder. You should know this.
Oh, that's crows.
Crows. So this isn't fair. A herd is used for a lot of things.
Yeah.
Deer, cattle,
Mm-hmm.
caribou, asses. Okay, a pack. You know this.
A pack.
A pack.
Bears.
They killed that guy in that news story.
Dogs.
Oh, dogs.
Dogs.
Oh.
Yes. Let's see. A raft.
Frogs.
Ducks.
Damn.
A convocation or an airy.
I don't know. I don't even really have a guess. Maybe airy. Doves.
Eagles.
Eagles. Okay.
Not too far off.
All right.
A memory.
A memory. Oh. I feel like that should be a pretty animal. Is it a pretty animal?
I think so.
It's a weird answer.
What kind of animal never forgets?
Never forgets.
Yeah.
Was
Do you
that a
know?
hint?
Elephant.
Elephants. A
Oh.
memory of elephants is a group of elephants.
Okay.
A gang.
A gang. I know those. I know I do. That sounds familiar. I probably don't. I'm lying.
Elk.
Oh.
A business.
A business. Okay. Okay. I can't wait to hear what this one is. A business. Tigers.
Nope.
Damn.
Todd, we used to have one, and she would steal car keys and shoes.
Ferrets.
Ferrets.
Oh,
A business of ferrets.
I love that. That's a good band name.
It is. It is. It is. A flamboyance.
Flamboyant. Peacocks.
Flamingos.
Ah.
Close. Let's see. Try another good ones. A tower.
Tower. Turtles.
Think of tall shit.
Giraffes.
Yep.
Damn it.
Giraffes. Let's see. A troubling.
A troubling.
This one's weird.
I can't think of animals at the moment.
A troubling.
A troubling. I don't. Snakes.
Goldfish.
What? They don't cause any trouble.
Yeah. A bloat.
A bloat.
Yep.
Hippos.
Yeah.
Really?
Nice.
Yes.
Okay, this is a band.
A band.
Uh-huh. I think there's actually a band called this.
Only band I can think of that's animals is the Eagles.
No, I mean, well, yeah, I give it away. A band of horses.
Oh, there is a band called
A
that.
band of horses
Yep,
is a
you're
band,
right.
and a band is a group of horses.
I
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's really, their band name is just a statement.
Yeah, it is. It's
Okay.
just the truth.
It's just the truth.
A cackle.
A cackle is, I have heard this one. Cackle.
Hyenas.
Yeah. Hyenas.
Sorry.
That's okay. That's good. Because I was sitting here trying to think of animals that cackle. I think I would have got to it eventually, but probably not.
A smack.
Smack. Smack. Gosh,
I don't
why am I
know.
having such a hard time thinking of animals now?
I don't know.
Frogs.
Ooh, that's a good guess.
Like the cereal?
Yeah, that's a great guess. It's jellyfish. A smack of jellyfish.
They should be called a sting.
That's true.
Yeah.
A leap.
Kangaroos.
That's a great guess.
Thank you.
It's leopards. A
Oh,
leap of
well,
leopards.
They can leap.
A group of kangaroos, I actually just skipped it, is a mob, herd, or troop. It's kind of
Mob is
boring.
fitting.
A mob, yeah, I guess that's
Have you
true.
ever seen videos of like
I have.
mean kangaroos?
Yes.
They're fucking terrifying.
They're
as
like
shit.
pure muscle.
They are. They're so
Yeah.
scary.
A lounge.
Ooh.
You've probably
lounge.
heard this expression.
Like lounge like a
Lizard.
Yeah.
Oh.
A lounge is a group of lizards, like a lounge lizard. Yep.
Hmm.
A tiding.
Say that again.
A tiding. Tiding. Good tidings we bring. Did that help?
No. Donkeys again?
Magpies.
Oh, never would have
Oh,
got that.
come on.
A nest.
Never would have got that.
What about a nest?
A nest.
Yep.
Is it a bird?
Nope.
Okay.
A rodent.
Mice.
Uh huh.
Okay. Oh, actually, I didn't know that.
Ooh, this is cute. A romp.
Oh.
ROMP.
I want it. Is it something fuzzy?
Yeah, they have fur. They're cute as shit.
Bunnies?
Otters.
Oh,
A
love
romp of
it.
otters.
I love it.
A parliament.
A parliament. Is that a bird?
Yeah.
It is a bird?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it? It's not ravens, is it?
No.
No.
They're really smart.
Parrots?
No. They turn their head around and they have eyes like this.
They turn their head around and they have eyes.
Yes.
A vulture?
Owls.
Huh?
Owls.
Oh, owls.
Yeah, they turn their head around and their eyes are like
Yeah, that's true. What's it called again? A parliament?
a parliament of owls.
Oh, actually, now that I'm kind of thinking about it, I think I've heard that before.
This is a good one.
The depths of my brain are closed.
A
for the day.
pandemonium.
Is it pandas?
No,
Damn.
parrots.
Ah,
A pandemonium of parrots.
that sounds fun.
They're also called a company.
It also sounds very chaotic.
Yeah. A muster.
A muster. Is it a fuzzy one?
It is a feathery one.
A feathery one. Okay. A muster, is that what you said?
Uh huh.
It is a canaries.
Peacocks.
Damn.
A bouquet.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
I want it. Is it little?
Yes, I think so. I can't say I've ever seen one in real life except for taxidermy.
Oh.
I think they're littler.
Hmm.
A bouquet. Possums?
Pheasants. Aren't those little?
Oh.
Like smaller than a turkey?
Yeah. They're not very big. I don't
Okay.
think. Well,
Fuck,
you know
I
what?
don't know.
Actually, I don't know.
I don't know.
I think they're just kind of regular sized.
What about a sounder?
A sounder.
A sounder.
Flounder.
Sounder.
But is it
Flounder?
flounder?
No. No, it's not a sounder, a flounder.
A sounder of a
Nope.
flounder. A sounder. I'm trying to think of like a unique animal that makes sound.
What are loud animals? Well, they're not that loud, I guess.
A sounder of Nicky's.
Okay. I invite you. William.
Uncalled for.
Fuck you.
Bats.
Pigs.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, pigs? Really?
Yeah, a sounder of pigs. A string. That's a group of what?
Say it again.
A string.
A string?
Like a guitar string.
Okay.
Yeah.
A string. Ladybugs.
Ponies.
Damn.
A prickle.
A prickle. A pickle. Porcupine.
Yep.
Yes.
Nice.
Nice.
A prairie.
Prairie is prairie dogs.
Yep.
Yes.
Um,
It's not very creative.
a warren.
A warren. Is it a bird?
Nope.
Okay. Anteaters.
Rabbits.
Oh. Warren?
Uh-huh.
No.
Yep.
I don't believe you.
Consult the list.
Okay. I will. I
Um,
have a complaint.
a gaze or a nursery?
Ooh. A gaze or a nursery? Did we both say it as nursery?
Nursery?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nursery.
Nursery.
What?
What?
What do you mean? I don't know what you're asking me.
I feel like we both added an extra syllable to that word that didn't need to be there.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Are you well?
Huh?
Are you well?
I don't know. We've been saying so many weird words that now they just don't make any sense to me anymore.
That was awesome. I go, what? You go, what? I'm like, bitch, you asked me.
I guess in my head I was thinking of like, some people might say nursery, like we just did,
Yeah.
or nursery.
Wait. How are those different?
Those
Say
two pictures are the same.
Nursery, nursery.
nursery or nursery?
Mhm.
So you're just like saying one really fast. Nursery
No.
or nursery?
Nursery. That's
Nursery.
2 syllables.
Nursery.
The second one. Nursery?
Nursery or
Nursery.
nursery. Okay.
Do you see what
Wow.
I'm saying?
I guess I do now.
Kind of.
Wowee. We went deep.
Yeah. Anyway, what the fuck
Anyway,
is it?
do you know what it is?
No.
Raccoons.
Oh, what? I don't like
Holy shit.
that. It should be called a jail. Well, it should be.
A Roomba.
A Roomba.
A Roomba.
Anteaters.
Rattlesnakes.
Damn.
You really want anteaters to be on
Well,
here.
I was. A Roomba made me think of the vacuum, and anteaters are kind of like vacuums.
Oh, yeah, that's
so
true. Yeah,
that
yeah,
was
yeah.
my train of
Okay.
thought.
I'm guessing this was called a Roomba before the vacuum, but I don't know.
Oh.
A conspiracy. You should know. this.
Ravens?
Yep. Also known as an unkindness.
Oh, I love it.
Yes. A crash.
Crash.
A crash or stubbornness.
I'm guessing it's not anteaters.
Nope.
This is fun though. Why can't I think of any animals? I've seen animals. Why can't I even think
I've
of
seen
one?
animals. I know what animals are.
I know.
Some of them fly, some of them walk, some of them
Yeah.
swim.
What
Some
does
of
this
them
one
crawl.
do? What's this one do?
This one runs around
Okay.
and it hits stuff with its head.
A
I think.
fly?
What?
A fly? Like a fly, like a bug.
You asked me what it did, and I said it runs around.
Oh, I was thinking of it like hitting its head on a window.
A fly flies, Jenny.
They walk. Or they have legs.
It's right there.
Whoa, this
You
is
said
funny.
it smacks into things. The first thing I pictured was a fly smacking into a window when you said that. I only listened to that part, apparently. Runs around.
Runs around. It couldn't be more different from a fly. It's a rhinoceros. Runs around a fly. Awesome. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Shit.
Oh boy. A shiver.
Shiver.
It sounds the same. A shiver of
The shish is the part that sounds the same.
Yes.
Not, it doesn't have iver in there.
correct.
Okay.
A shiver of Samsonite.
Snails.
Snails. Oh man.
Schnogs.
Schnugs. A shiver of sharks.
Sharks.
I was gonna see if snails is on here. I don't see snails.
I would like to know what a group
Damn.
of snails is called.
Well, we can Google that.
Yeah.
Okay. A host or ubiquity.
A host. What's this animal do?
It flies. This one actually flies.
This one actually, is it a fly?
Nope.
Okay.
It's a type of burb.
A type of what? Oh, a
Burb.
A burb. Okay. A robin.
Sparrows.
Damn.
Very
Oh,
close.
that was close, yeah.
A clutter.
Clutter.
I've never heard of this before, but it creeps me out thinking of it. A clutter.
You've never heard of the animal or never?
Never heard of this. The noun.
Okay.
Like the
You never heard of called a clutter?
correct.
Okay. But you've heard of the animal.
Correct.
And a minimal.
Wait, I guess they're both nouns. You get it. You
Yeah,
get
I
it.
do.
You get it.
I understand.
The descriptor of the animal.
Does it have 4 feet?
No, it has 8.
Oh.
It has a spider.
Yeah, clutter of spiders.
Ooh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
I hate it.
You love spiders, you weirdo.
I think spiders are cool, but I don't want to clutter of them.
A scurry.
A scurry. Oh, I like
A
that.
scurry.
Mice?
Squirrels. Close.
Oh, scurry is squirrels. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. I feel like this one I've heard before. A murmuration. Or a chattering.
Is it aquatic?
Nope.
Okay.
They fly.
They fly.
You know, like if you see the cool groups of like birds doing like cool shit, or it's called a murmuration. What are those birds? They'll like go in like groups and like
Like geese?
no,
Ducks?
no, starlings. Have you ever
Starlings?
seen like over a lake or something? They'll do like a big cloud and they'll like zoom down
Oh,
and then
yeah.
like
Yeah.
that's called a murmuration. I just didn't know they were starlings.
Oh, okay.
A mustering.
A mustering. Why does that sound familiar?
I don't know.
Why can't I think of animals?
Storks.
Never would have got that.
What about a gulp?
A gulp.
It's
Pelican.
a synonym.
What?
Close.
Hmm.
It's a synonym. A gulp. What's another synonym for gulp? Or another word for gulp? Like to gulp a drink down.
Yeah. Another word that means gulp. Is
Yeah.
it, and it's an animal?
Uh-huh.
A swallow?
Yes. Swallows. You didn't trust yourself.
I didn't.
Okay, let's see. I'm going to scoop down a little bit. A turn.
A turn. Why can't I think of animals? A turn. I'm like looking for animals.
I don't think there are any. I have cats, that's it.
Is it cat?
Nope.
Okay.
We did cats.
There's a
yeah.
Remember
bat.
they're a purr, what are they called? Shit, what is a cat called?
I forget.
A
I
cat.
hope there's not a test.
A cat is a pounce.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, now I missed my fucking spot. What was I doing? A turn of turtles.
Ah,
A turn of turtles. A blessing.
a blessing.
Hmm
Doves?
This is a mythical creature.
A mythical creature.
Mhm.
How could there be a group of them if they're not real?
Unicorns.
Yep. A huddle.
They're not even real.
I told you that.
That shouldn't be one. It should-
What's a huddle?
A huddle.
Uh-huh.
A group of emus.
Walruses.
Dang.
A wisdom.
See, that would be one I would almost want to pick owls for.
Yeah, that makes sense.
A group of orangutans.
Wombats.
Wombats. Well, have you ever seen a wombat? They look pretty stupid. They're just these big, they're adorable, but they don't look very wise.
Okay, just a couple more.
Okay.
A descent.
A descent. Is it a bird?
Yeah.
Is it a group of a descent? Hawks?
Woodpeckers.
What? Why do you stupid woodpeckers? Why did they get such a cool name?
Red on the head like a dick on a dog. Says an old man. Last one.
Okay.
A cohort.
A cohort.
Or a zeal.
A zeal. Zebras.
Yeah, you got it. Ended with a bang. Okay, that's it.
That means I passed. Even though I did not.
Since it kept coming up, I looked up a group of anteaters is a candle,
A candle?
I love it.
and a group of aardvarks is an armory.
Oh, Armory of Aardvarks. I like the ones that are like the same letters.
Me too. And that's like,
Rolls off the tongue.
that was my tactic for this.
Yeah.
It didn't pay off a whole lot. but-
Sometimes it did.
Sometimes
Yeah,
it did.
yeah.
That was my plan. It did not work.
Awesome.
Oh, man. That was fun.
That was fun.
This was a good episode. Definitely
Yeah.
went a lot smoother than the last one.
I don't know. It's probably entertaining when they're weird and unexpected, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
First I shoot you. My
And
duck
then
got decapitated.
Lenny takes off with the bag, and
we just were a hot mess and just messed everything up.
Shit.
But then we were angry.
then we were angry.
we were mad.
Oh boy.
Now we've got butt biting, groups of
Yep.
animals.
Yep. Butt biting, labia sucking.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well done. It was well done, I would say. All right. Well, got anything you want to add before we?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. All right, guys, send us emails if you got any cool stories, any suggestions of things you want us to talk about. How many of the groups of animals did you get right? Did you do it? Did you write it down to see if you knew? Let us know. Did you pass? I don't know.
Did you pass? Did you pass the test?
Yes, did you pass? I did not.
There are a million more,
Oh,
by the
man.
way. I just read like a little list.
We might have to do that again
Yeah.
at some point. That was pretty fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, send us emails, thegoryholepod@gmail.com. And don't forget, hit those 5 stars wherever you listen to your podcast. Write a review. Write fart, 5 stars.
Fart 5 stars.
Fart 5 stars.
Couldn't get any better.
Yep. That's what we want you to do. Tell your friends, and we will see you guys next week.
Okay.
Stay gory.
Stay gory.
Bye, gore horse.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.